What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Keezy. It ain't easy being Keezy, and in today's video we're going to talk about fashion / streetwear starter kits. This is the part 2 now. We did the part 1. The response was pretty good, so we might make this a series to the channel. But fashion starter kits, let's get it. Okay, so there are a couple words that I wanted to say about the first episode. I really thought that, like, before I hit the upload button, I thought that people were going to tear me apart for that video because people get so sensitive online, especially on YouTube. People get extra sensitive when it comes to fashion content or streetwear and historical context for certain brands and all this other kind of stuff. People just get really butthurt. But like 99% of the people that commented in that last video actually was really positive. So I appreciate y'all for being positive, being adults, and conversing like mature people, which made a lot of sense. There was that 1% though. There was the 1% where we ain't gonna talk about them though. Also, try your best to stay tight to the end of the video. I'm going to try my best to meme myself because I can't meme y'all without memeing myself. I'm gonna try my best. I feel like when you make memes, it's easier to make it about someone else other than yourself. I should have had someone else make the meme of me, but whatever. Just wait till the end and sit tight and, you know. Alright, so the first starter kit that we got up is going to be the Techwear boys, alright? Techwear starter kit, Techwear. Since the first episode of this, we've had a lot of people that asked to do the whole Techwear starter kit thing. So the starter kit for Techwear, honestly, it's like, it's simple. You know, I mean, you could spend a crazy amount of money and like look like this, but to get this initial look down, it's easier for you because they all wear black. All of them wear black. They hardly ever deviate from any type of other color other than black. Maybe like charcoal that looks black too because it's too dark. But here you go. You just go to your closet and you find a pair of Yeezy 350s, the black ones that you probably don't wear anymore. Okay, if you don't have that, then get some Nike Roshis or something that looks like that. You get you some all black socks. You go and buy you some joggers, all right? The joggers gotta have some cargo pockets on them, maybe some straps. Straps are even better. There's a lot of websites out there that sell that stuff. And then when it gets to the upper part, a lot of them wear jackets. On almost all the photos that I see, they're always wearing jackets with a crazy amount of pockets on them, a crazy amount of straps on them, and a lot of like little zippered compartments. Basically the top and bottom match, okay? The pants damn near look like it is a matching fit for the top. And when it comes to your hat, if you got a black hat, a blank black hat, put that sucker on. If you don't have that, just wear a hoodie. Put the hoodie on, put the mask on, and boom, congratulations, you got yourself a Techwear fit. So I guess my reaction to the whole thing, just to kind of close this topic of Techwear, is I actually like Techwear. I like the way Techwear looks. It's actually a dope look. I just don't think I would ever buy into it personally for the reasons that I've just stated. Like where do you go when wearing Techwear? It's like avant-garde. Avant-garde, like the extreme avant-garde and the extreme, well, kind of all avant-garde is kind of extreme, right? But avant-garde and Techwear at its extreme moments, they can be very, you know, shocking, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I like to wear Evisu, multi-pockets, but there's a time and place. There's sometimes I can very comfortably wear this in certain areas and depending on where I'm at, and then sometimes where I'm at, I'm like, I don't really feel comfortable having this many pockets on me right now. Very similar to Techwear. What are you doing with all those pockets? How many cell phones do you really have? Okay, and for the second starter kit that we got up, we're gonna be talking about the minimal influencer starter kit. Kind of looks a little something like this. And if I were to just sum up this kind of quick, because a lot of people got a lot of stuff to say about minimal, this conversation is almost meant for a whole separate video entirely. But if I were to just sum it up really quick, the people that are a part of the minimal starter kit, their wardrobe changes as fast as minimal replicates their products. It's no secret, okay? Minimal pretty much replicates things and then puts the minimal tag on it and then calls it minimal, when really it's probably Rick Owens, when really it's probably Fear of God. I mean, you get the idea, right? And since they change things so quickly, because it's almost as if minimal has spun high fashion into fast fashion, if I were to just be real about it. And the influencers and the consumers that go along with it also buy into these products without knowing what the history is or without knowing where this particular look kind of came from. But all in all, if I were to just give you a couple current items that a lot of these influencers might jump into, or minimal starter kit people will jump into, you know those bungee cord pants? Yeah, they'll definitely indulge themselves in those. And when it comes to what's on the feet, of course they'll, you know, indulge themselves into the Yeezys, into the Jordans and the 700s and all that kind of stuff. But they'll also buy into the Suicokes, but I'm not sure if the brand that they're buying is actually Suicokes. It probably could be some other sandal brand. And then when it comes to tops, it's really just kind of whatever's on the Minimal website. I mean, Minimal provides a lot of different tops, right? They'll do like drop tees and box tees and stuff, which is very similar to what Fear of God is doing. A lot of their jackets, either a replica of something else, and they will mix and match those pieces to go into their wardrobe. So what tends to happen with a lot of these influencers that are from the minimal starter kit category, that wear a lot of minimal, you look at their Instagram feed and it makes you think that this person has really good, ridiculous, creative, personal style, but when really a majority of their wardrobe is actually minimal. Now honestly, I'm going to save myself from going too far into this topic because again, like I mentioned, this topic of this specific minimal starter kit or minimal influencer starter kit, it's such a big topic. I'll let you converse in the comments section below what your thoughts are on it. Do I think it's positive or do I think it's negative? All I will say is that it is as positive as it is negative. I'll give you the most ambiguous answer. There you go. Anyways, let's move on to number 3. Alright, so third starter kit that we got up is going to be this guy. Well, actually, not necessarily this guy. It could be guy or girl. And yes, these people exist. This is, I titled this as just the Kanye starter kit. Alright, this is Mr. West starter kit. I should have renamed this one to the Sunday Service starter kit. But literally this looks as if this person just stepped out of the Sunday service even though it's Thursday. Like everything they wear head to toe is Yeezy. I'm talking about the 700 sneakers. I'm talking about the Calabasas socks. I'm talking about these like Jesus sweatpants, right? And also this like Jesus hoodie to go with it with the circles on it. I mean, you get where I'm going with this, right? Sunday service hat, all of that. I almost don't even need to talk anymore about it because y'all have seen it. And if you haven't seen it, and if you don't believe me, trust me, these people are out there, all right? This starter kit is a real thing. It's on YouTube, it's on Instagram, it's all over my feed. Specifically, these people love to buy damn near every single Yeezy that comes out. They probably own well over 15 or 16 pairs of the same 350s. It's gotta be, because I see their photos on Instagram and I'm like, yo, like there's like 17 pairs of 350s that are all tan color. Not 50 shades of gray, it's 50 shades of tan on the floor. It's like, man, that's a lot of tan. There's a lot of pastel-y type of colors there. I mean, my reaction towards the whole thing is like, don't get me wrong, I still like Kanye. Even through all the political weirdness that he goes through, I mean, I still love Kanye's music. I do love the Yeezy line. I think it's a very respectable line. I like a majority of things that just come out of Yeezy in general. I don't necessarily wear Yeezys anymore. I respect it, but I mean, I find it really interesting to like it so much that you have all of them, and especially them looking so similar in color, right? But who am I to say? Why am I the one to talk? I mean, look at all these babes back here. A lot of them look similar anyway. They're just super colorful. Anyways, go figure. Alright, next starter kit we got up is, it's kind of easy to explain. This one is going to be the collector guy starter kit. The collector starter kit, very plain, very simple explanation, is this person basically put all their eggs into one basket. And what I'm trying to get at is that since they spend so much money on purely just their shoes, they just don't spend any money on anything above that. So like pants, shirt, hoodie, hat, nothing, like almost nothing. Okay, I digressed. I mean, they do indulge themselves every once in a while to buy like a little Bape t-shirt, Undefeated t-shirt, maybe a Hundreds t-shirt they had from like way back in the day, something like that, right? But I'm talking about like real collectors though. These are the people that they got like, they got the matching sets. They got every single sneaker from A to Z. They got all of them. All of the hyped ones that you could think about, they got all of those too. And the non-hyped ones too. You would think that sneakerheads only buy hype sneakers. They don't. The true sneakerheads really buy shoes that nobody cares about. Those ones right there are the real collectors. And those are the ones that I'm talking about. They buy like 17,000 pairs of Reeboks and Asics, but yet they still have a whole bunch of Jordan 1s that are worth thousands of dollars. Like those type of people. But my entire reaction to the whole thing is that I almost feel like I'm more in tune with this category or this starter kit sometimes. And a lot of the times these people are just really just not involved in the politics of fashion. They're on the outside of the bubble and they don't include themselves in the conversations of the community and whatever, because they're just out there actually buying sneakers for the love of the game of actually buying shoes. These people were probably a part of Nike Talk way back in the day. I think overall it's a good thing. They're collecting their sneakers and calling it a day. So, you know. Alright, so for the next starter kit that we got up, I've been wanting to talk about this starter kit for a long time because this right here is the most trendy starter kit that is in present day 2020 as we speak. There are so many people that dress like this. In fact, there's so many people, and this is so relevant and present as a look in 2020 that I don't know what to even call it because it mixes kind of too many things. If I were to kind of pinpoint though what the look kind of is, it leans more towards the vintage area because this group of people, they tend to like older stuff. Like I talked about in the last video of the Archive Beast people that they loved like the metallic Jordan 1s. This crowd loves metallic Jordan 1s. Who doesn't love Jordan 1s at this point? But when it comes to their pants, they all kind of wear the same pants. It's these pants that they're straight leg, maybe they're Levi's, I'm not 100% sure, but when they wear them, it makes their legs look like really long. And also they wear the pants so there's no creases in them. Maybe I grew up OG, I don't know what it is. I like creases to be in my pants. I like it to have a little bit of that look to it. But all of their photos online, even when it has a hole in the pants, it's like so straight. And it makes them look super tall. They tend to wear a lot of boxy t-shirts and hoodies, but it's not even boxy anymore. It's so boxy that it's cropped and it's super high. And here's like some examples of what I mean by that. So now that they wear like these cropped hoodies and t-shirts, their legs look even longer, and also there's no creases, so their legs look like, they pretty much look like tubes. Right? I don't know how to explain that any better way. Also, you'll rarely catch these individuals in this starter kit showing their entire sneaker. They always love to cover their shoe, whether it's high top or not. They love to cover the whole thing. When it comes to hats, I don't know if they happen to wear hats or not, because a lot of their Instagram pages, they cut off their head and they crop out their head on a majority of the photos. So let alone I don't know what hat they have on, but I also don't know what they look like. You know what's funny? I thought this was going to be the easiest to talk about, but this ended up being the hardest to talk about because I don't have an official name for this other than this is the most trendy look that you can wear. Damn near everybody that is not like, you know, the super crazy logo hypebeast type of person. You don't buy like that minimal fog aesthetic look. You're kind of past that, or maybe you started afterwards. Now you dress like this. I have like 15 friends that dress like this at this point. Okay, and last up, all right, last up, how can I make these memes and how can I talk about these fits and these people without talking about myself, right? It feels really weird to talk about myself. I'm gonna flash the meme right here that I made about myself, okay? This is me. All right, I tried my best to keep it as simple as possible. Actually, my outfit is very simple. Every day, I wear this every day. Maybe not necessarily the Evisus in the multi-pocket version, but I definitely wear Evisus every single day. I wear a lot of boxy t-shirts, and I also wear the vintage styled, pre-made vintage styled t-shirts, and also other t-shirts like this that people end up sending me because I have the channel. They want me to help promote it, yada, yada, yada. If you want to be a part of the Keezy starter kit, you also got to have you a pair of Babestas. If you can't get the Babestas, get you the Air Force Ones. and you really just be on your way. When it comes to this hat, I wear this hat every single day. In fact, on the channel, when was the last time I ever wore something different on the channel? Like never, okay? The only thing I change out sometimes is my t-shirt because I gotta wash them. Okay, I gotta recycle my shirts, right? But quite honestly, if I were to just give an overall reaction to someone like myself making a channel like this and making a starter kit video for you guys, like I said in the first episode, I'm the last one to talk because I definitely don't have individual style, okay? My particular style and the items that I buy into is actually the ultimate starter kit in like 2005 and 2006. If you're Gen Z, you weren't around during those times. But if you're a millennial like myself, you were around, and a lot of people wore exactly what I wore. They either wore a lot of all black, a ton of Air Force Ones, baggy pants, either a snapback or a fitted, gray bottom, white lining. It is what it is. That was like the pinnacle back then. You know what I basically am? I'm basically a hype beast that never grew up. I still buy babes. Nobody buys this anymore. Nobody cares about this. Not really anyway. Now that archive pages have been posting it, people care now. But if I were to just absolutely self-reflect, I'm a hype beast from the early 2000s that never grew up and never moved on to buying other brand names. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the memes. I will end with this. I am not a meme channel. If you want to go see real memes and you want to see real people get actually roasted, I'm not even roasting people on here. I'm just kind of telling you like it is. But if you want to see people actually get like talked about and laughed at, go to Frugal's channel, okay? Frugal is like the meme god, right? And the newer upcoming meme gods are going to be someone like Tripping or Fuck Hobson. Those type of channels will definitely have a really good amount of memes to them, and they're also very educational if you really think about it. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys and girls keep it locked. From clothing, music to culture, it is your boy Keezy, and I'm out. Peace.
You want to do, and it's just gonna take a minute, but it's gonna work out. Like if you try to cut corners and you put costumes on to do shit, yeah, you gonna get straight, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? And how you feel when you do this shit for you, 100% for you. You could grind and stay up for 5 or 6 days and not really be tired because it's for you.